Hello, 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 everybody. My name is Steve Ford. Welcome to your English lesson. This is English for 30 Days, Lesson 7. We've got a great lesson prepared for you today. Are you ready? Let's go. In case you haven't done so, you can smash that like button for me. You can also subscribe to my channel, do the quiz at the end of this video to help you remember all of the things that I'm going to be teaching you today. And I'm going to be teaching you prepositions. Yes, I know this is one of our pet peeves, one of the things that we love to hate. A lot of people have not even a love-hate relationship with prepositions. Maybe it's a little worse, like hate preposition relationship. But I hope this lesson helps you to at least like prepositions. So, are you ready? Let's go.
Prepositions on my mind. Prepositions on my mind.
Interested in, not interested on. We say depend on, not depend of. I say to you, not say for you. Please just tell me, not tell to me.
Prepositions on my mind.
Explain to me, not explain it. Just ask me, not ask to me. Married to, not married with. You should do, not should to do.
Prepositions on my mind. On, at, in, or.
Do prepositions drive you crazy? Sometimes when we don't know the answer, we can, for example, what do you think? Ask to Google, ask for Google, or ask Google. Sometimes, maybe in your language, you would say ask to or for Google. Totally understandable. But in English, we would say just ask Google. Well, Steve, why do you do that? Why? It's just the way we say it in English. And of course, we can find a lot of those answers if we're surfing on the internet, in the internet. There's a lot of confusion about that too. I totally understand. On, in sounds so similar. In this case, we'd say surfing on the internet. I'm surfing on the internet. Especially nowadays with travel a little, let's be honest, a lot more complicated. We can at least travel online. And maybe do you check out pictures and maybe do a little bit of Google Earth, Google Street View, going to some places that maybe you were planning ahead, places you'd like to travel to in the future. But let's say that you were one of the select few that is traveling right now. And when traveling, there are some things we need to A, take care about, B, be careful of, C, take care with. I talked about this in one of my first lessons for English for 30 Days. A lot of people will mix these up. Which one do you think is right? If you thought be careful of, that's the right one. The other ones are kind of a mix of wrong. Let's imagine that you say, Steve, come to my country. I say, okay, I'm going to accept your invitation. As we say in English, I'm going to take you up on your invitation. I'm going to come to your country. What should visitors to your country be most careful of? A, crazy drivers. B, getting robbed. C, the tap water. D, mother-in-law. So you let me know in your answers there. No doubt a lot of you said crazy drivers. Maybe there are some distracted drivers. Those can drive people crazy too. Drive. Distracted drivers. A lot of distracted drivers are on the phone, in the phone. In this case, we would say they're on the phone. So back to travel. I know that there are a lot of people nowadays that maybe they can travel without other people. So you could say that they could A, travel on themselves by their own or on their own. Which one do you think it is? if you thought that it was on their own, that is correct. So please do not mix by themselves or on their own. You can use both, but try not to mix the two together. How often do you spend time by yourself? A, never. B, seldom. C, sometimes. D, often. E, always. It really depends on your situation, of your situation. It depends. Depends on, depends of. It would be depends on your situation, yes. Be careful. I have a lot of students that will say depends of. So if you say that to me, it depends of the situation. As a native speaker, I understand what you're saying, but maybe for a second I have to, yeah, I understand what you're saying. Try to say depends on your situation. Okay, everybody, this first lesson on prepositions was to help you to review some prepositions that a lot of people get wrong. I will be doing a continuation of the many prepositions that we use in English in our English for 30 Days 8. And I hope to see you in our next lesson. By the way, you can subscribe to my channel here. You can watch more English lessons here. And you can also do the quiz, or you can contact me below. I do also teach English privately. So we'll see you next time. Bye for now.